Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. I'm excited. This weekend I'm going to make a blast from my past. We used to go to diners and my dad was our breakfast cook. So on Saturday morning he would make us all sorts of pancakes, omelets, things like that. So today I'm going to be making one of my favorites. It's a chili cheese omelet. Like I said, I grew up in California, and so we had lots of diners there. Chili cheese omelets were actually very popular in the day when I was growing up. So I'm going to start out very simple, very inexpensive. I get these cans for between $1.50 and $1.97. I shop at Winco. Today I'm going to be using no bean chili, and sometimes I use the bean chili, but I prefer no bean in this dish. When I make like a spaghetti chili bean, I use a can of each. I like the balance, but I don't want any beans in my omelet this morning. But when I was a little girl, I used to have to eat beans in my omelet because that's how they came. Okay, I'm going to crack 2 eggs. I got a tablespoon of butter melting in my pan. There we go. There we go. I'm going to get my egg beat real well. I'm going to beat it real good. I'm going to give my beans a little stir. Okay, so to go with my omelet, it's super easy. I'm just going to do some shredded cheddar already. And then I did some Monterey Jack. I just shredded it. And then I have a little bit of green onion. Okay, my pan is ready. My butter is melted. My pan is high enough. And we'll just turn up the chili. Yeah, so super inexpensive. Just cheese, chili, onions. Most of these things you guys already have in your home. And like I said, what a blast from the past. This is my childhood. So cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and let my egg form here. Just going to turn the handle this way so you guys can see. I wanted to do it on my induction because then it would be closer to my camera, but I don't have a pan that I like that makes my egg perfect. So, we're just going to do it this way. So we're going to let the egg cook, and then what we're going to do is we're going to dress it with cheese and chili, and it's going to be scrumptious. This is a good meal to eat for dinner even, too, when it's hot, because you know what? All you need is your omelet. You don't need the potatoes. You don't need the toast. It's just a lot of food to eat. But if you needed to feed people that like to eat a lot of toast and stuff, this would go good with it too. It goes good. It's just now that I'm getting older, the other day when we came home, we were like, okay, it's kind of hot. We all came home from work and we're like, okay, let's just have something. So I said, hey, let's have chili cheese omelets. And everybody's like, okay, hey, sounds good to me. Fast, inexpensive, and awesome. Didn't take too much time at all. Okay, so we're just going to let this cook. I'm going to turn my burner up just a little bit. But you know what? I never, ever cook my omelets super, super fast. I don't, I just really don't. Yeah, so we're just letting this egg cook real fast. It's almost done. We have it flipped over. And what I'm going to do is get my beans off. My beans are nice and hot. My egg is looking fantastic. I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese down because when I put the chili in, I want it to have a little basis to stick to. And then I'm going to put chili on the top as well. So I love having it all nice and cooked. And that's how I'm just going to let it just sit there for a second. Depends on how much you like your egg cooked. I am not a big fan of brown egg. So I'm going to take mine off now. And I have my burners down. So I'm going to take mine off now and I'm just going to slide it onto my plate. And that's how we'll do it. It's so funny. I'm trying to be all nice and beautiful and technical. It's not going to happen. Just lay that omelet over like that. Clean up your plate afterwards. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dress mine with just a little bit more cheese here. And normally I just put my omelets, flip them over just like that. Just do half and half. And that's how I do mine. So I'm going to go like that. Super easy, super inexpensive. Like I said, sometimes I can get my cans of chili for $1.50. At the very most I pay for my can of chili is $2. I'm just gonna put a little bit more. I'm sorry, $1.97. And then, so look at how the omelet looks. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Just move it to the middle. That's all you do. See how gorgeous that looks? Super easy. I have cheese on hand, eggs on hand all the time. So, you know, super inexpensive. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle chili right over my omelet. And this is how I'm going to do it. And you could put as much chili as you want or as little chili as you want. It makes no difference. It's your preference. Like, I like lots of chili. I like mine kind of creamy when I eat this. I don't eat this very often. It's more like a blast from my past. But when I do eat it, I want it nice and creamy. That's why I don't use the beans. But go ahead and use the beans, because this chili has meat in it. But it is absolutely delicious and so inexpensive. And like I said, if you grew up eating it, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, hey, try something. I made one for somebody not too long ago, and they were like, what? I have never, ever tried this. Now, I have green onion, you guys. You know me, I don't really eat onions like this. So I'm going to put them there, and I'm going to take a bite. And then what I'll do is I'll put the green onions on to take a picture. But I don't really like green onions, so I mean, I could eat those. I can't eat white onion unless I puree it. So, egg. Egg and chili beans. Fantastic, with lots of cheese. If you like the content, if you would like, please share, subscribe. I'd be super grateful. I want to thank all the new subscribers. And thanks for letting me do a dish from my past. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed week. Thank you.